Oh mata e matangi Oh loto mamai na toa Mana atu Taku pele pele Mamai toma fanfana Saulo tonga tene Mana tu Kita mafine Mawai te lumanay
Poverty is a bidimensional problem that is affecting all of us and needs to be eradicated. First off, its bidimensionality is based on two concepts. There is the material poverty, which is the one that we can easily perceive, the one that we can smell, the one that we can feel. On the other hand, there is the abstract poverty. The abstract poverty leads us to the material poverty, as the first one dwells in our minds. It is for that reason that people's mind must be changed. The question now is, how can we change people's mind? Simple, through education.
Material poverty can be considered as having insufficient material assets to maintain both physical and mental well-being. It means that homeless and starving people would be obvious and extreme examples of this type of poverty. The unemployed, the senior people without a pension, or even the low-paid would also fit in the definition of material poverty, as they are not completely able to fulfill basic necessities in their lives.
So, what causes the material poverty? Different aspects take place when it comes to the causes of the material poverty. But when people believe they are poor, when they believe there is no way out, is when such poverty grows and takes a strong position within their minds. In summary, the abstract poverty is the biggest cause of the material one.
We can define abstract poverty as the internal lack of self-consciousness and recognition as part of a whole in society. A dearth of ideas, a lack of education, a loss of ambition. Each one of those definitions can be put together and form the concept abstract poverty. Nevertheless, the sense of the concept itself is way deeper than just that. Not having values makes people act incorrectly, based on basic behaving manners such as salutation, gratefulness, and respect. Having this in mind, the lack of helping others who are in need is a way of abstract poverty. This is values poverty.
In that sense, being a good citizen is being abstractly rich, as that way one contributes to the wellness of the society and the city with the simplest things. Also, self-esteem and self-awareness. These traits evolve the humanity needed in a community.
Some of the causes of the abstract poverty are lack of identity and recognition as part of society, lack of education, and self-consciousness. Some examples of this abstract poverty are corruption, abuse, quarrels and unrests, people throwing garbage on the street and making a dump of it, and a lot more problems. All this, in an unnoticeable way, leads a society to break down. At the very beginning, all of these effects do not seem to be affecting society. Nobody's watching, isn't it? But what happened with the kid that watches his father do these things and grows up with the idea that, for example, stealing is just fine? That kiddo is now a politician.
So, why is it important to eradicate abstract poverty? It's clear now that abstract poverty is the root of the problem, so the best thing to do is to eradicate it. It's necessary to mention that it's not going to be easy. But how can we fight abstract poverty?
Without further ado, two solutions are seen. We need to involve children in projects where they get to be aware of the role and influence they have in society, so they become not just an easily manipulated part of it, but an active and critical one. It's been seen throughout history that countries which do not invest in education are left behind by those who really put education as their priority. Right now, Finland has its level of education as one of the highest in the world, and this reflects in the poverty rate, which is considerably low. This poverty rate could be measured by counting how many people live a normal day using less than $1 American dollar. Poverty also can be fought by setting a quality system that regulates teachers' performance. Education and its practice. Because teachers are the ones who mold the base of our society, and they are needed to be effective, efficient, and committed.
As we can see, pretty much everyone has a role in the improvement of the society, and the best way to start is by being aware that you can actually be a part of the change. Everyone, no exceptions, is a part of the society. How they behave, how they think, that's what truly makes the difference. So, are you contributing to the society?